Please remain standing as Joshua Hughes presents the National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now, at this time, we will hear from our class president, Mr. Joshua Hughes.
Mayor Wright, Dr. Boti, Dr. Karkamo, distinguished members of the board, Ms. Wangluan, Mr. Rubin, and the very capable faculty, staff of Winslow Township Middle School, grandparents, parents, family, friends, and finally to you, the graduate class of 2016. Thank you for allowing me this great opportunity. My name is Joshua Hughes, and it is my privilege to be before you this evening. It has been my honor to have served as your class president this year. Thank you for having me. This year's been amazing. When I found out that I would be addressing you this evening, I thought long and hard about what I would say. Would I be funny, or would I be philosophical? Would I be a wealth of useless knowledge, or thought-provoking? In the end, I just decided to be me and tell my story. You know how when you're little, how grown-ups think it's funny to ask over and over again what you want to be when you grow up? Well, when I was 2, whenever asked what I wanted to be, I would answer Bob the Builder. After all, he was nice, handy, and everyone needed him. Bob the Builder was the man, and that's who I wanted to be when I grew up. And so my parents said, okay, son, no problem. They even got me the little yellow hard hat and everything. At age 4, I got my hands on some Kraft mac and cheese, and I decided without a doubt that I was going to sell macaroni and cheese for a living. Because this stuff was so good, and I knew I could make a fortune. And my parents said, okay, son, I'm sure you'll do very well. And then at age 6, something magical happened. A man who looked like me and spoke like me became president of the United States. And then at age 10, he did it again for a second term. The excitement of that moment will forever be etched in my young mind. And then I thought for sure I know what I want to do when I grow up. I will be president. My parents said absolutely. Since then, I've ran for president of everything I could. Don't worry, Mr. Mayor. I put my political aspirations on hold, so your job is safe for one. But what is a president? It is also defined as a leader or head of state. It is basically just a fancy word for servant. A person who serves his or her constituents. One who makes decisions and governs what is best for the majority. When I ran for this position, I wanted to be the change. I wanted to serve you by enhancing our experiences at this school. I wanted this year to be fun and stimulating, and well, you know, lit. I wanted us to have activities that would make us excited about school. You know that I helped plan the pep rally, and that I helped organize Fun Day, and that I was also the president of peer mediation. I was constantly running around the school, jumping in and helping wherever I was needed. I got involved because I wanted to meet new people and try new things. I wanted to see to it that we would all get through this year and be better off because of our middle school experiences. See, as your president, it was also my job to make us a cohesive unit as well. I wanted to make sure you knew about the clubs and activities within the school and that you were joining in, doing your part and leaving your legacy. I did not just take the role of president lightly. I want you all to know that we're all in this together and that I was there for you as so many of you were there for me. Teamwork makes the dream work, and it's been wonderful being part of this team. I feel like I have poured so much of myself into this school year, and it seriously took the help of everyone to get me through. When you can honestly say that every teacher was amazing, and you can't pick a favorite, you know you had a great school year. But without bias, that would be neglectful if I didn't shout out Mr. Greg Martin. It was during the third marking period when things started getting crazy for me, as it does for all of us. I had so much on my plate, and I felt like I needed to let something go. I was mentally and physically tired. Knowing my parents would never let me quit something that I started, I figured if I got Mr. Martin to let me off the hook, I could at least tell them that he said it was okay. So I went to Mr. Martin and told him about all the homework I had, and football practice, and choir practice, and band practice, and everything else I had going on, and that I needed to quit the track team. After all, he was my teacher, and he was the one giving me all this work, so you figured you'd understand, right? Mr. Martin looked at me with a straight face and said, "No, I need you. You will figure it out." He gave me 1 week off and told me he needed me for the championship. He was right. I did figure it out, and on May 23rd, 2016, Winslow Township Middle School took first place in the championship. That victory lap in the rain was exhilarating. And it was then when I was reminded of the words of the great Muhammad Ali. Don't quit, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. It was because we all worked together as a team that we were able to be successful. I am forever thankful for that lesson. I can go on and on about times where someone believed in me, or pushed me to do something, or helped me to succeed, or fill my tank when my gas was low, but I won't bore you. I will simply say this. There are people rooting for you, people willing to help you, people who have your backs, people who are in this with you. The grandma who sends you handwritten cards with the words of encouragement. The pop-up who slips you a few extra dollars for being good, or takes you to practice when you can. The father who instills life lessons that will teach you to become a man. The mother who stays up late with you while you're doing homework after a late night so you won't fall asleep. The sisters who give you motivation. The brother you look up to. The aunts, uncles, cousins, or friends who are in your corner. The teachers who don't let you quit. The principal who you can't hide from because she knows your name and has eyes in the back of her head and sees everything at all times. These people and many others have your back. They're intricate pieces to the puzzle in your life. Don't ever think you are alone. I know firsthand from speaking to many of you personally the greatness and potential that lies within you. It's no mistake Winslow has produced great scholars, NFL players, and Olympic champions. I know there are more. Humor me for just a few more moments. Now, of all of you, close your eyes and imagine you can be anything in this world that you want. And hear these messages again by the great Ali. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in a world that they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. Now open your eyes. If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. Open your hearts and open your minds and go be great. I got your back. We're all in this together. All summer 16. We out!